Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. Welcome to Bet Carter with me, Daryl Carter from RacingTips.com. Drink lots, be merry, bet sensibly, have a wonderful Christmas with your friends and family. There is loads of racing action on Boxing Day to get excited about as well. I can't wait. There is so much for me to talk about, but I've had to whittle it all down into 4 selections for you. 3 come from Kempton, 1 in the first race over at Wetherby. My nap of the day is in a 2:30 at Kempton in the Christmas hurdle, the Grade 1. And it's Epatante for Nicky Henderson and Barry Geraghty. Now, I'm not sure why Fusi Raffles is such a short price favourite here. I think he's well worth taking on. The best piece of form he has is from Punchestown when beating Fakir the Dowdries 2 1/4 lengths. Now, Fakir the Dowdries has gone out and improved, make no mistake about it, improved for a fence. His jumping is an asset over fences. It wasn't that way when he was a hurdler. He only managed 4th in the Supreme, beating 11 lengths. I don't think that piece of form warrants being such a short price favourite in the Christmas hurdle at Kempton. Epatante, on the other hand, would be unbeaten if she didn't go to Cheltenham after her flu jab. She got a valid excuse for that, came out on reappearance, bolted up by 6 lengths. I think when the ground gets a little bit better, I think that form's going to work out quite well. I think French Crusader's a pretty useful horse. There could be plenty more to come from Epatante. Love her turn of foot. Get £7 from Fusi Raffles. First time Fusi Raffles going to have to give away weight. But Vidana Blue would be a bigger concern for me, but she hasn't run for more than 257 days, and they normally give her a prep run on the all-weather before this race, and they haven't done that this term. Of the rest, you'd be a little bit disappointed should they win this Champion Hurdle trial and go on to be a market leader in the Champion Hurdle. So Epatante for me around 6-1 in places, 9-2. I think she's a cracking bet on Boxing Day. Hopefully can bring in the money. In the 12.50 at Kempton, the first race of the day, another false favourite for me. Vegas Blue heads the market here for Nicky Henderson and Nico de Boinville. This horse is a mare. She starts, this is her novice hurdle debut. She's won 2 bumper runs in mare races. Now she goes up against the boys now. Like I say, on hurdling debut. I think she's going to need the experience. Getaway Fred for me is the one I'm going to be siding with here for Colin Tizard and Robbie Power. And this horse has looked pretty green in his 2 starts to date. But he did win nicely last time out. I think there's tons more to come. They've been very careful with him. And he actually arguably has the best form on offer here when second to hang in there at Exeter by 7 lengths. I think that horse is going to go really well in the 12.50, around 7-2. And in the 1.55, it's the Novice Chase. The market's headed by Black Op in places, headed by Slate House in places. I think they're all worth taking on. I think Master Tommy Tucky could be the best horse in here, but I've got a question mark about the trip. So I'm going to side with Danny Whizbang, who only has to answer whether he can handle this tight track. Now, he has run at Hereford, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I'm going to side with Danny Whizbang and come out on top here. Black Op, for me, just hits the top of his fences too often, and I don't think this step up in trip is going to help him at all. Master Tommy Tucker, like I say, could be the most talented horse in the field, but he can be very keen at the start of his races, and you just wouldn't want to see that at the start of this 3-mile race. He's also got a mistake in him as well. So while he might come out best later on down the line, I'm not entirely sure that this is going to be the right race for him here. Slate House is going to be held up in this field, and that normally doesn't work at Kempton. So I wonder if he gets rid of more prominently, but he's a bit short, around 3-1. I just wonder if he can take that step forward and improve a bit more. Just think we might be seeing the seed in the visibility. But Danny Whizbang for me has come to remain unbeaten. Sam Twiston-Davies takes the ride. I'm really excited to see him. Second start after a wind-up. Didn't expect him to win first time out. So I'm really hoping that he can come on a ton for that race. And the last tip is in the 11.55 at Wetherby. It's a horse at around 7-2 called Rainer's World. This horse finished behind Ribble Valley, but set a swinging gallop all the way around and stayed on really nicely, battled on well while the rest of the field just dropped away. She looks like she could be a useful horse, rated 70 on the flat. Takes a little step up in trip, which is definitely going to suit her. I think she could take all the beating in the 11.55. But that's it from me. I'll be back later on in the week. Get drunk, bet sensibly, have a great Christmas. Thank you very much for all your support this year. I really appreciate it. And I'll speak to you soon.